Hamish, would you tell us about some of the challenges of this project?
Well, it was really hard to bring the tame to the innuendo. Otherwise, no, I mean, we didn't have production to go along with, so it was sort of like you imagined what the guys were actually saying, but there was just big blank, and you had the words, and you had the space, and you sort of had the lips moving along, and then you sort of imagined what they really wanted to sound like in that moment of sweet, sweet, tame innuendo, and that's what you went for. But it was super tricky, actually. Yeah.
And you all recorded separately, right? So is that something you're used to doing? You know, going into a session by yourself and having to. Did you have lines from the other actor? Who went first, and how did that work? Did you have anything to go on?
Hamish went first, and so he had like the scenes with Lily. They were not there, so you had to pretty much sort of imagine what Lily was saying.
Yeah. I sort of set the tone for the whole project. I said
The bar
it's going
was
to go
very
like this.
high.
See? No, it was it was wonderfully. You really sort of jump out without a net, but it was really cool, though. You know, and it is such an aspirational period. I didn't want to be making that movie for real. You know, those movies, that period, as we just saw. You know, it was magic.
I loved the way they moved there. Well, so much of the body movements and also the mouth. I found when we were working together, I kept on trying to get my mouth in this special way and sort of so sensuous and charming. And you know, the women were coquettish in a way that we now it's not allowed to be the same. You know, in the same sense. And I walked out of there feeling very alive. Let's put it that way.
For me, it was the speed and the lightness of the comedy. You know, comedy can be quite indulgent now, and I think it's just quick, snappy one-liners. It's a great world to leap into, but it's a difficult world to keep pace with because we work at a different pace, I think, nowadays. And then the other big challenge was that the film is so old and grainy that it's hard to actually see the way the mouth is working often, so you're often taking a leap of imagination there too.